having an easy start makes all the difference. Oh, some fish out. Yeah, I'm just going for a meander today. I'm mapping it, but the wind's low, the water's glassy and beautiful, and the sun's just coming up. And this is kind of like a morning jog now. Just a non-busy environment. And yeah, you've got this all to yourself. What an environment to go for a jog. And a bit of an adventure. I mean, have a look. Oh, there's a fisherman net, so I gotta watch that. Okay, relaxing with my pace. Too excited. Yeah, this foil, if you try to go fast on it, it kills your energy. Just find your pace and then adjust into it, or adjust into the foil. Your body weight and your pace will dictate your endurance. But if you try to pump this one fast, it'll tire you out. But if you put it slow, you just keep going and going and going. So, generally I find if I want to go for a long period of time, low or mid-mast is where I end up. Because it just settles in there. Easy starts, slow speeds, but once you get comfortable going slow, you can just keep going and going. It's all these foil setups have their own personality, so you have to adjust each one. If you want to pump this one for long, you need glass, you need to find that pace. And this one, the pace is slow. Slow and steady. When your slow muscles start to fatigue, go wide, and then just do some big dives. Get it up, and then you can start to dive it. Use a slightly different muscles. It's a little higher on mass, but the nice thing is you're giving yourself your endurance muscles a break, so you can just keep going. Oh, it's pretty here. What do you think? Now it's getting glossy finally. Find your stride and then get in the zone. Don't try to fight this one. If you fight it, you'll tire yourself out. Just find that pace and keep going. Another good reason for practicing different stances is just for boredom. If you get bored of standing in one position, go a little wider, dive. You'll find your own pace. It won't be the same as mine. You're different body weight. You have different techniques, but you'll find it. So you don't need to try to copy mine. Find your own. Ooh, dizzy. Everything's a mirror. Couldn't tell what was up from down. See what we're at. Oh, we're at 8.5 minutes. 8.5 minutes, 82 kilogram rider. I usually don't like long distance stuff, but this one I kind of just find my pace and settle in. Heart rate, oh shit. Let's get it going more. Let's check my heart rate. Heart rate, it's up there, 170. I'm definitely working it. Give it a bit more, and then find that rhythm. Switch up the muscles, move the feet around, narrow, wide, different, slow pumping, fast pumping. Yeah, when you get your new kid, just get to know it. It's hard in foiling, but if you have some experience, you're gonna start passing judgment too soon. We all do it until you start to know better, because every piece of equipment has a different feel and a slightly different skill set to learn. Well, it's a long one for a non-fitness guy. I mean, I'm fitness, but I never get into aerobic or VO2 max. I'm very much go for under 5 minutes, session before it hurts too much. But some of you out there are gonna get an hour on this thing, especially if you're lighter than me. Okay, let's get a different pace. The reason I'm going long today, longer than my normal ride, is I'm not a trainer. I don't do marathon type stuff. I don't jog. I only foil. And rarely do I find reason to need to foil more than 5 minutes. So I wanted to show you guys how this thing performs, even for a non-marathon rider. And I'm at 11 and a half minutes. Most rides, I'm not gonna go that long because I wanna be within swimming distance to a beach or a takeoff point. So that's why 5 minutes is kind of how I map out my big freefoil rides. But I needed to give an example on how this handles with an 82 kilogram rider. And it goes for way longer than I needed to. Can't wait to hear what some of you get. I should have jumped in before this. I'm still dry hair, dry head, getting warm. 30-degree days and humid in Taiwan in the mornings. Gets up to 33 in the afternoon, and it's hard unless you're in the water. But it is hot, hot, hot here. Okay, I'm on the home stretch. Let's see, about 13 minutes, 12 and a half. Time I get there, 13 minutes. I think that's a good demonstration. What do you think? If you want to see me go further, just let me know, and I'll do it. One of the greatest things about this foil is you can start anywhere. So say you wanted to map your trail out in 2-kilometer sections. You would go to Google Earth and you'd start to pin it. You say, okay, if I want to just have an easy day, I'll pin 1-kilometer sections. If I really want to push it, I'll pin 2-kilometer sections. And you can map it out via Google Earth and you can see your launch spots. And with this foil, you can launch anywhere, almost anywhere. And remember, you just need to hop to get this thing going. You don't have to do a 10K loop of a lake to get back to the place you started. You can just go in 1-kilometer sections or 2-kilometer sections, depending on who you are. 3-kilometer section, 4-kilometer sections, really depends on your fitness level and your weight. If you haven't experienced foiling, try to get your hands on one of these kits. Either borrow it or buy it. Start the process of learning. It's a tough learning curve, but you'll get it eventually and it'll change your life. It'll change your exercise routine. It'll change your daily routine. You'll never look back. So enjoy it. Have fun. See you later.